What's up, everyone? This is your Ticket to Reality. Time to talk some reality TV. I am your host, TJ Zwarich, editor-in-chief of agentsofandom.com. Joined as always by my wonderful fellow agents, Emma and Ryan. We have Novely with us today, sadly. He's a very busy guy, wasn't able to make it, but to pick up the Circle slack, we got someone who's not just a finalist, but a winner. Sam Carmona, Season 5 winner of the Circle Netflix. Thanks so much for joining us again.
Anytime. Anything for you guys. More for Emma, but anything for the game.
I appreciate it.
Emma is the best of us, so I understand that feeling completely. But it was honestly, this was one of those things that we saw your tweets about about Love Is Blind, and Emma and Ryan are deep into Love Is Blind right now. So like, last time we chatted, we just like unleashed on former Love Is Blind contestants, Bartice and was it Shane from when they were on The Perfect Match, and I feel like it's time to unload once again.
There's a lot to unloading to do, for sure.
I'm ready. You just let me know. Me know.
Just like a quick recap before we get into Love Is Blind, stuff like that. What have you been up to, Sam? How are you? How are things?
Life is lifing. I just celebrated my 36th birthday yesterday.
Hey, happy birthday.
That's it. I'm just still been doing the same old thing, content creating, taking care of my lizard and my cat, and just trying to stay like low key. As low key as possible. But stuff like this happens and you gotta release the pit bull. Because
We're ready to release the pit bull. The chaos is about to unleash. I agree with you, though. It's like, it's so hard to kind of find that balance when you're doing content creation of like, my brain is online at all times. I don't want people to know where I am right now. I just want to sit in my room and be enclosed, and it's kind of hard to be able to turn off the rest of the world, but oh so very important. Emma and Ryan, you guys are deep into Love Is Blind. I know you have thoughts. Ryan, I want to throw it to you first with the beautiful Ticket to Reality background. What have you thought of this new season?
Oh, man, it has been a wild ride. With Love Is Blind, you're thinking like, okay, these are people who are ready to get married. These are people willing to take this next step, engage in a strange but interesting experiment, getting to meet someone like fast track over a certain amount of time, getting married, getting engaged, and like all this stuff. But as with every season, there's people who aren't at that stage, who don't feel like they're mature enough to make these big decisions. So yeah, no, this season's no different. It's just another dramatic season. So it's good entertainment, though.
That is for sure.
Sam, I wanted to throw it to Emma next, but I got to go to Sam next due to the facial expressions. Ryan let it out very diplomatically. These people, just aren't mature and ready for love. They're not here for the right reasons. Sam, give me the truth!
First of all, Ryan, who raised you? No! So, I feel like I had Love Is Blind. Y'all tell me if you agree or not. I had Love Is Blind like on its own little pedestal of like, this is, I think of like season 1 with the Steele couple. Oh, fudge. I can't remember their name for the life of me right now. But the cute biracial couple. The beautiful couple that's still married to this day.
Lauren and Cameron.
Yes. So it's like they set the tone. So I'm like, yeah, there is an opportunity for people to actually find genuine love and make these connections. And then you got Bartice last season. So I'm like, no, you know what? They're not going to do this to me season 4. They're going to bring quality people who want love. Did they hit that mark with Tiffany and Brett? Absolutely. The rest of the show was a flipping nightmare. Good entertainment. Ryan, I swear to
God. Okay. Yes, it is not like, these are not people that I would, typically want to be my influence when finding love or, being in love. But I am enjoying
their pain.
Does that make me a masochist? Maybe all of us kind of are, because I love watching these people go through stuff. It's pretty funny. I agree though with Sam. Like, I would think after the whatever happened last year, I was like, okay, they're gonna learn from their mistakes. They absolutely did not. They did not.
It's cringy, and every time I think that I could watch it, like, you know what's gonna get better, I'm here ready to eat one of my cushions off of my sofa. I can't handle it. You let me know. You just say the name, and then I'll just But it's too much. Again, Tiffany and Brett. That's it. That's the only ones I'm moving for. Tiffany and Brett.
Exactly. They're just amazing, and then everybody else, no.
So Tiffany and Brett are the two we're cheering for. Afterwards, not so much. I want to know who I want to dive deeper though. I want to know who are our Shanes, who are our Bartises, not just the people who suck, but who are our psychos. And so, Emma, I'm gonna task you with this, and now I know I'm sorry because I know your brain is deep into Barbie mode. The Barbie trailer releases today. This movie looks wild, but I need to pull you away from Barbie and back into Love is Blind mode.
Love is Blind mode.
And so obviously we got these two that we love. We know about them. But what I want you to do, and I mean, you and Ryan can rotate, but pick a cast member, and then we're throwing it to Sam for like honest opinion of like, if you're writing their dating profile, their honest dating profile, what is it going to say? Like, what does their honest Tinder profile say if you're writing it for them? So Emma, Ryan, you're throwing the names to Sam, and then Sam, you're writing their honest Tinder profile.
I'm never getting casted on anything ever. But you know what? It's gonna be worth it, damn it. All right, let's go.
All right, I'm gonna just gonna go full on with this one. Let's go with Irina.
Oh,
I don't know what the whites of her eyes look like. She's constantly like this, and it pisses me the fuck off.
Exactly.
I feel like she a lot of times, and again, coming from somebody who was on reality TV, sometimes certain productions might edit things to make you look like the bad guy, or, you know, every show needs a villain. No, I genuinely think that is her, because no matter the scenario, no matter the scene, she is a dick on a stick. I am not a fan of her at all. She's so mean. When Amber got heartbroken, she's just there on the couch, wrapped up like a fucking burrito, just giggling like, oh, this is good. She's such a bitch. I'm so, all right, you know what?
Next, okay, let's just keep it on this hate train. Zach.
Zach? Hold on, I have a picture of Zach. You guys tell me if you agree or if you disagree. Does he not look like the main guy from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs?
You know what? Even the hair.
The minute that I saw Zach, I'm like, it's the meatball guy.
Because I was like, that's the third property brother.
Yeah, it's the property brother. That's what he...
No, he's not the property. He's the property cousin or uncle. He is not. Those guys look good. Zach looks like he has an odor, and I'm not a fan. He looks like he has a scent, like wet dog. So I don't know.
That's the property stepbrother right there.
Yeah, he is. He's the adopted. He's the property adopted brother. With Zach, I liked him initially. I kind of looked past his weird humor. I think at one point he told me he was an exotic dancer, et cetera, et cetera. Like, his background story kind of gave him a slight soft spot with me. Yeah. But then what he did to Amber, not what he did to Amber, what he did to Bliss, and then picking Irina, and then now trying to get back on. He had the nerve. Are we doing spoilers?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we can do spoilers.
Him on that boat in that burgundy suit. I never wished for an iceberg so bad in my life. He had me so pissed off. I wanted him off. Bliss. Oh, Bliss, I hope she says no at the altar. I just feel like that would be the ultimate lick back. That when they're at the altar, if she's like, no, I can't do it. I would get such a lady boner if she does that shit. Please.
There are moments from, like, one thing I wanted to do a concerted effort to is get better at posting more clips from these podcasts, because we have so many great guests, we have so many great conversations, and nobody actually knows about them until you post these clips out there for people to see, right? So we want to get better at that, and we're not going to do anything to get you in trouble. We're not going to post a clip of like, Sam said, fuck this person, and tag them. Nothing like that. But like, I feel like just the...
I fight in real life, so I'm really not scared of anybody. It's okay.
Bring it.
And I'm
fair, but like...
I'm someone who firmly stands on, if I said it, I meant it. And now, like, the whole Fast and Furious is driving past my apartment complex right now.
That's family. That's family.
yeah. That's
Dominic
family. You can't
Toretto.
get mad at family.
That's Irina coming to get her revenge.
She's listening right now, and she heard you.
I'm someone who firmly stands on if I said it, I meant it. I'm gonna stand by everything that I said. If I ever do come across these people, the same way I've had conversations with past circle castmates, I'm gonna talk to you to your face. You can't sit at my table. I'm sorry, sweetheart. You gotta go over there.
I respect it.
You can't sit here.
You can't.
But yeah, no, that makes sense. I'm not that you can. Absolutely, you can handle yourself, but I'm not trying to add additional battles to your life. You know what I mean? But I will say, I'm thinking like I'm writing stuff down like Lady Boner. That would be a good clip right there. But
as you should.
Emma, hit us with the next one.
Okay. Ooh. Let me think. Ooh. How about Kwame?
So let me tell you why Kwame had me, lost me,
Yep.
had me, and then lost me again. First of all, there was a tweet of his haircut. They said he has the same haircut as Bartiz.
Yeah.
And instantly I got upset. Because it's like, damn it, no. Right?
It's like, we can't do
this. We don't see the entire conversations that they have. This connection that he swore up and down that he had with Micah, is that like in a hidden clips? Is that exclusive to certain Netflix subscribers? Do I not have the deluxe bundle? Because I did not see it. I don't see what's the big hoopla about Micah. She's little with Irina's Dick Senior. She's Dick Junior. I don't see it.
It's so true.
So Kwame keeps losing me, and then he has such a quality woman. I think Chelsea is such a quality, like stand-up woman. Like she's about her dude. She's like, I'm here for you. I want you. Fill in the blank. Yep. And he's just sitting there like, yeah, Micah's our connection was like so wow. Boy, if you don't clean your fucking apartment and get over it and enjoy the woman that you got.
Exactly.
Oh, I love this analysis. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that this analysis of the show is better than the show, because if they're out here producing Bartises, Shanes, and all these clowns who sound like they're at their level, I'm telling you, it's
I feel like for some of these castmates, they just walk down any random alleyway and be like, hey, you want to be in a reality show? 3 a.m. on a Saturday where they're just shit-faced puking in a garbage can. Hey, you looking for love? Come, I got some quality women.
I'm looking for love. Love just got taken away from me.
Exactly, with chunks of freaking ramen on their chin. I'm ready. With Shane who eats fucking rocks for breakfast. You know.
Really?
Ryan, there's gotta be somebody in this cast that has some redeeming qualities, man.
Oh my god. Redeeming. Oh gee. I mean,
I like Marshall.
Yeah, Marshall. I like Marshall a lot.
I like Marshall as they're portraying him on the show. We don't know these people. I'm only judging them based off of what's on the show. I think Marshall seems like a good dude with a lot of patience.
Yeah.
I see a lot of myself in Jackie.
Mm-hmm.
She's a rough woman, and I'm as dainty as you may think I am. I'm very rough. So it's like I can sympathize with her, but then it's making me like self-reflect. Like, damn, am I like that? Am I that girl? That's rough.
I get that.
I get that.
Who else is? Oh, and who's the Paul?
Oh, Paul. Oh my God.
We don't like Paul. As a unit, as a collective, listen, come here, everybody, all 3 of y'all. We don't like Paul.
Gotcha.
Right. Fuck Paul.
Yeah.
We don't like Paul. Paul speaks, I think I tweeted, I said Paul speaks in cursive, because I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. I don't know what the hell he's saying at times. The shit about the dream before he met her, he's like, I had a dream and she was like on a cliff and I couldn't envision her, but I saw her and I was like, what the fuck is happening right now? It's so weird. I have no time.
Look, I know nothing about Paul, but Sam, if you say it's fuck Paul, then I'm team fuck Paul. Like I'm out. If you tell me who we're riding behind, and that's who I'm on, because look, I know you have great taste in people. I'm watching The Circle season 5 and I'm sitting there like, I want Sam to win, or I want Raven to win, or I'm good with Chaz winning. And so like I trust you. You tell me who we're riding with, and then like that's whose team I'm on.
And this is why you're a rider, TJ. This is why I'm rocking with the best here.
So last one, Emma. Give me one more that's gonna get us some good sound bites.
I'm scared.
Oh, who else is?
Yeah, I think we need to talk about Josh.
Yeah, let's talk about Josh. He was like there for 2 seconds, and then he became irrelevant, and then he just decided to insert himself back, and I'm wondering why. So yeah, let's go with Josh because
First of all, is he like an MMA fighter or is he a fighter of some sort?
because he's like always
what, the way he moves, like, you know.
No, he has the ears, like the fighter ears, like they're really swollen.
He's just got beat up a lot.
You know what? It could be that too, because his mouth is reckless. He needs to get his chin checked, like a little chin check. So I'm assuming that when he did come back to that like little birthday party for Chelsea, he was drunk as a skunk.
Oh yeah.
Because he was a slopopotamus. It was horrible. My thing is that Marshall should have just popped him on the lip one good time. Like, you know, you just tell him, shut the fuck up. Like, you're doing too much. A one little cute, shut the fuck up. I'd have been like, my finger would have been on his nostrils. You're doing too much. Stop. You talk too much and you're saying a whole lot of nothing. And that's the worst kind of drunk people to be around.
Agreed.
Yes.
Sam, I'm wondering if, I feel like in Love is Blind, all these people, there's a lot of deception. I'm wondering if you fell for the same deception that Ryan and Emma and I did with the very early April Fool's joke trailer of a new reality TV show that was coming, of a Duolingo reality TV show that apparently featured Francesca as one of the main cast members.
Let me tell you something. I fell for so much stupid shit on April Fool's Day. Like, I had literally had to put the phone down and stop. Had I kept going, I didn't see it, but that would have been my 13th reason, because I was already fed the fuck up with my phone by the end of the day. I was over everything. I was falling for shit left and right. But anything with Francesca on it, I'm here for.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'm going to hate it, but I'm going to love it.
I'm going to watch it, but I'm going to hate it. I was so done with April Fool's Day, so I'm with you. I was glad I had a busy day, so I didn't have to look at my phone much, but that I fell for. I was like, you've got to be kidding me, because it seemed like something they would actually do.
Yeah.
So I'm with you. Also,
Ryan, you posted this, and like you were up early. This comes out, and you're like, "Whoa, new show that I guess we got to cover." What? Talk to me about like what this trailer was, because it was Duolingo Owl meets Francesca.
Yeah. So okay, basically the premise is they're in, you know, you have this villa, a lot of hot people. The premise is basically you have these islanders coming for love, but none of them speak the same language. So they have to find a way to communicate with one another in order to express themselves. And you just see people like professing things in their native language, and the person's just like, and then they're just like physically touching, but like sometimes they're not even matching what each other are saying. It's just very weird. Like you just hear like amor, and you're like, oh yeah, love. Okay, I'm hooked on that thing. And it was just very weird. They're like doing massages and everything like that. They're just doing all types of physical communication to kind of get to where they are. And Francesca's like the highlight of it. You know, she's obviously the only English speaker there. So, but yeah,
I want no part. I want no part. It's gonna be. I'll take a big glass of no thank you. It's on the rocks. It's a no for me.
Yep. Yeah. They knew what they were doing, putting Francesca in that.
Yeah.
I just feel like if I was in a show, if I were ever on a show like that, of course, in the moment I have no idea what you're saying, and I'm like, oh yeah, it sounds great. But then when I watch it and it has the subtitles, and you're calling me a roach, oh no, I am coming back for blood at the reunion. Oh, everybody's fighting.
Yeah, exactly. And it was just wild, because it's like, this is something like I could see obviously them doing. Like we've seen weird experiments, so this is clearly something like, oh, you know what? Love transcends language. Love is universal.
I can see Netflix doing it, and Nick Lachey pulling up, ready to hold.
I was gonna say, as long as Nick Lachey is the host, I don't care. Get me Nick Lachey in there. Be the I know about love. I'm Nick Lachey, and I'm there for it. Obviously, Love is Blind, but Sam, what other shows are you watching right now?
Oh Lord! All right, so I'm somebody who I get secondhand embarrassment very quickly. So a lot of things I can't watch because I get physically uncomfortable. Like, oh no, absolutely not. The shit is gross. I don't know how the hell I ended up on the Zeus side of the world. My cousin came here and put on shows. The amount of fighting that Netflix is kids bop compared to the stuff that's out here in the world. And I will stay in Netflix street, because absolutely not. And ooh, some tea. A network reached out to me about possibly participating on a show, right? So I'm here, speaking to the people. And the minute that they said the network, I said, absolutely not. I am a woman of a certain age, and my knuckles are itching to punch somebody. Absolutely not. Thank you. It's been great. It's been real. I'll stay over here at Netflix where they have a budget. They're gonna walk in like that, bitch. I said what I said.
Dangerous. Oh, I love it so much. But what about like out of the reality TV streets? Like this is my gonna be my third show of the day because we're doing so much content coming out right now. We got our Marvel shows, our Star Wars shows, but then trailers for these huge movies are dropping. The Barbie trailer dropped today as well, and like shows like Ted Lasso on Apple TV, Succession over on HBO. We got some great TV out there right now. What are you watching?
I watch a lot of murder documentaries, believe it or not. Like I love anything that has like killings or like cold cases being solved from like the 70s. Just to like give you insight, my grandmother had dogs. They were named Bundy, Dahmer, Lucas, Speck. Like all the dogs were named after serial killers. We had one girl, her name was Buta. There wasn't nothing good about her, whatever. But like I'm obsessed with anything with killers. Like they had a series on Netflix called Mind Hunters, like shit like that. Lock me in, I'm into it. What should I be watching? Emma? I'm not listening to the voice. What should I be watching, Emma?
You're like, I'm not listening to you. Okay, what are we watching? Ted Lasso, I always have to recommend. If you want to just like have some serotonin, absolutely love it. Okay. I just forgot everything else that I'm watching. I know I watch a ton of TV and I just like it. My mind just goes blank.
Ted Lasso. That's what you had me at Ted Lasso.
Ted Lasso is pretty much.
And then if you like Ted Lasso, watch Succession or not Succession, Shrinking also on Apple TV because it's the same creators. It's about just like therapists in an office and how good or terrible they are at their job sometimes and how mentally fucked up even therapists can be. And it's like, oh my God, it's such a good show. It is just top tier television. Harrison Ford's in it.
Ooh, we like Harrison Ford.
Yeah. He's wonderful.
We like him. My grandmother wants to touch his no spot. We like him.
She's not the only one.
Harrison Ford can still get it. Garrett is in chat, pissed off. Emma. Daisy Jones in the 6. What about that?
I need someone to remind me of things because I genuinely, my mind will just go blank. So thank you, Garrett. Daisy Jones in the 6, highly recommend. It's based on this amazing book that I read a few years ago. And it's an adaptation of that. And it's so good. I got a chance to watch it early and absolutely loved it and did some interviews and articles. And it's just wonderful. It will make you cry and you'll have all this new music to listen to. So,
what is that streaming on?
Prime Video. And then upcoming Marvelous Mrs. Maisel season 5 comes out, and I can't say anything yet about how it is, but it's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be a good time. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can find Emma's interviews with Timothy Oliphant as well as other cast members of Daisy Jones on and the 6 up on agentsofFandom.com as well as the Agents of Fandom YouTube page, just like where you can find this. So make sure if you're watching us in video form, hit the like button, subscribe, and all those fun things over on YouTube. We thank those joining us live on Twitch. And also make sure you're subscribed to the Ticket to Reality podcast anywhere you get your podcast. Leave us a 5-star rating and review, all that good stuff. Now,
that's all the stuff we're trying to remember last week.
Yeah.
Look, I haven't even watched Love is Blind, but that's just what I'm here for, is just to cover that stuff so you guys can just kind of like take us
Wait,
through
you haven't
this
watched
episode
any
here.
of it?
I haven't watched any Love is Blind. I just came here to talk to you and hang out with you. I haven't even watched the show. This is all Emma and Ryan's domain.
Have you watched the previous
season?
Yeah. Sorry, I meant of this season. Of this season.
Okay. I was like, wait.
Yeah.
I need you to understand our rage, TJ. You gotta catch up.
Yeah, you gotta catch up.
If I'm mad, you gotta be mad too.
Exactly. We all
I'm mad. I don't know why I'm mad, but like I'm mad.
Yeah, TJ's gonna watch it back and be like, "Oh, that's Paul. Oh yeah, Sam said fuck Paul.
But there was some Love is Blind like behind the scenes tea. I don't know if Ryan and Emma saw it. So my Circle castmate buddy posted a video of Josh and Jackie at like some type of baseball game together as of last week.
Uh-oh.
Oh God. I mean, okay. So I mean, damn.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Why is this a big deal?
Because Jackie's supposed to be engaged to Marshall on the show.
Yeah.
Oh, and we like Marshall.
We do like
Yes.
Marshall. And we don't like Josh.
Yeah. And we're kind of at the point where Marshall and Jackie are kind of having some falling outs. And they're teasing because Josh came back and to this party, they're teasing that Josh could be in the picture. So that's very interesting dirt.
Yeah.
I just don't.
No, yeah, go Sam.
I don't see Jackie with a Josh. I don't really see her with a Marshall either. But of the two, like if I had to pick, Marshall.
Yeah.
You want to go to Bloomingdale's or you want to go to Walmart? Like, like what are we doing here? You want a steak with the potatoes, or you want a freaking street meat dirty dog from 42nd Street that's gonna give you food poisoning?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So where are we? It's like how much is left in the Love is Blind season then? Like where are we going to see? Like that's all that's left to see is the weddings. Who's going to say I do with the altar and who is not?
Yeah, they usually do like an episode where they pick their gowns.
Yeah.
And then they do the wedding, and then it's like the reunion the following week.
Yeah. So there's a lot of new stuff that's going on this season. Well, like some in their control, some not. Like obviously, a lot of people flip-flopping post engagement. But one of the new things that they're doing is for the reunion, it's going to be live this year.
Oh, I didn't even know.
So that is going to be very interesting because obviously none of them, I mean, maybe some of them, clearly Josh, have talked since the airing of the show. And so when they come back and, dig, and all these reunion specials have been harsh or like really getting into the nitty gritty. So having this live, and we saw for some people the only other Netflix thing that the other live Netflix thing that has been done is the Chris Rock stand-up that he did, which he messed up a little bit there too. So it's gonna be interesting that Love is Blind is taking this next spot for Netflix's live format, and I'm very interested to see.
I could see it getting spicy between Josh and Marshall, just based off of how that last interaction at the bar was. I'm very curious, and I had to pull it up on my phone. Is Zach gonna pull up looking like Tom Hanks in Castaway? Because
what is happening there?
Why did he think that was a good idea?
He looks like Ben Affleck with a little fro and beard in that picture.
The Wish version.
of Ben.
Yeah, the Wish. The no-name brand Ben Affleck with a beard, like kind of like his character in that upcoming movie Air about the creation of Air Jordans, and he's playing Fortnite. Like that's the vibes I got in that picture.
Our friend Aisha in the chat just said that's Bob Ross.
Yeah, that's big Bob Ross vibes. But yeah, that's what I was interested to know, Ryan.
Don't disrespect Bob Ross like that. Sorry.
Exactly. His fro was phenomenal.
And the Bob Ross movie, of course, is coming out here soon with Owen Wilson as Bob Ross. I'm interested to see that one. But, like, that's why I was interested in this, Ryan, because this live show is in 12 days. Like, we're recording this as we're live right now on Twitch. It's April 4th. It's a Tuesday night. And it's next Sunday that they're going to be live doing this one on the 16th. So I find it, like, really interesting that it's a live show because like emotions are going to be so high of everyone just like rewatching this for the first time they experienced it, but they're now going to get all these different contexts. They're going to see all the different people's side interviews and stuff like that, and then be fresh right there for a live show immediately after. So that's going to be a chaotic reunion.
I feel like Kelsey, if she and Kwame are still together after seeing the pool scene and all of that stuff with Kwame talk, I would have punched him in his throat. He would have got chin checked immediately. So if I had to make a prediction, the only couple that I anticipate to still see together is Tiffany and Brett. Everybody else I feel like is going to be completely.
Yeah, I agree completely.
That's kind of the issue with. Sorry, go Ryan, because my point has nothing to do with.
No, go. Like, no, go for it.
Like that's kind of so like, I've watched some Love is Blind, but that's kind of my issue with the format is they seem to be almost casting people like it's too hot to handle. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
and not necessarily in looks, but in personalities of like influencer / I'm here because I want to be on a reality TV show, which is totally fair. But Love is Blind shouldn't be the one you're on then. Like, go on Big Brother, go on The Circle, go on Survivor, something that's a competition, not something that's supposed to be just based on be yourself and find love with somebody without even looking at them. Something that's supposed to be so pure and personality based. And then they bring in these sociopaths like Bartice and like these other people we've been describing on this episode.
So I feel like with Love is Blind, and I'm going to compare it to The Circle because a lot of people who watch The Circle say season 1 was very different from the following seasons. Same thing with Love is Blind. Season 1 of Love is Blind was just chef's kiss. I enjoyed it so much. Even though some of the couples didn't work out, I still felt like, they genuinely tried.
Yeah.
And then it just got progressively like more of a nightmare. Last season, I thought after the Bartice Shane shenanigans, I was like, all right, you know what? They're going to come and redeem themselves. They're going to do right. TJ, when you watch this fucking show in its entirety, you're going to, my tweets will make sense. You're going to be like, I see Sam. Because in this go round, I feel like the girls are the villains.
Yeah. And
this is the first time that I've seen, outside of Francesco on Perfect Match, this is the first time that I've seen mean girls, just little bitches. I don't like that shit. I don't, because I can't, as a woman, I couldn't see, Emma, if I didn't know you from a can of paint, I couldn't see you down and out bad, sad, and find joy in that. Yeah. Like, that's some real fucked up shit. And I hope that a flock of seagulls shit on Irina every time she walks out of her fucking house.
I agree so much. Like, it just gave me, like, I just felt like I was back in, like, middle school, sitting at a lunch table with these mean girls. And I was just like, this just gives me such, like, just the ick. Like, I just cannot watch them laugh. These grown women supposedly laughing at another grown woman's, like, heartbreak. I'm like, are we actually doing this right now? Like, I was just kind of like, what am I watching? Because it's just so juvenile. And there was nothing redeeming about Irene. Like, no growth, nothing. Like, she just...
You couldn't put me in a scenario like that because I'm too like, I'm gonna laugh. What's the joke, huh?
Exactly.
What's funny? What happened? Like, my Puerto Rican patience radar floop. I said, no. So what's the joke? I'll pull up on the couch. What's so funny? What are we laughing about?
Yeah, exactly.
We just had WrestleMania this past weekend, and Emma, obviously, you got watch your first WrestleMania with some of the Agents of Fandom crew. And Garrett's in chat saying Sam versus Micah versus Serena is my WrestleMania.
Yes, please.
And I'm taking Sam 10 times out of 10. If she's not winning, I'm jumping in over the ropes in the ring. I'm getting in there.
Exactly.
I'm tagging you in. I'm like, TJ, go on the line. Listen. I think that those are the type of women that. And this is something that I learned like later on in life, like, because I used to fight a lot. Like, you don't need to. My mouth is so vicious. Like, I would make Irina cry. Micah might give me a little bit of, you'll see on the show, Micah and Irina kind of get into it. Micah got a little bit of mouth. Yeah. So Micah might give me a little bit of pushback, but as long as if your money's on me, you're on the winning team.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
100%.
Sam,
Irina,
after a few drinks, especially like maybe when you were younger, here's what I'm picturing. Like when I was in high school, I was at a Mac Miller concert, RIP, phenomenal night, had so much fun. But like one of my high school friends, I remember we're on the outside and these two girls just started like fighting each other and we didn't know what was going on, but then it got separated, right? It got separated. They're moving, they're walking away. And one of the guys I went to high school with, he was actually the quarterback of my high school football team, and he out of nowhere just yells at the one girl, "Hey, she just called you a bitch!" And the other one turns and tackles the other one into a puddle. And then they just started going at it with their fists. And like, Sam, that's how I picture you when like you were 16 when you say you were fighting like after drinks. Like that's what I'm picturing in my head.
I did because I'm so aggressive and in my mind, I'm like this 6 foot. Matter of fact, remember Friday? I'm Debo. In my mind, I am Debo. So a lot of times girls never wanted to fight me because my mouth was so reckless. And you got to, in order for them to understand the severity of your level of crazy, you have to talk to your teeth like, I will fucking go to your house and put soda in your fish tank. I'm killing the fish. You got to say something off the wall to make them think, wow, she's really insane. Like, I'll bite the tip of your nose off. You just got to say something really outlandish for them to know, yeah, she's that shit. Let's leave her alone.
I love that.
It never fails.
That's amazing.
I'm gonna pull. Why can't I even remember? I'm brain farting. I can't remember what movie it's from right now, but I'm more from the lens where I can picture it. How about I jerk you off? Come here, me and you, right now. You want to fight? Get over here. I'll just jerk you right off. That's how you avoid a fight.
Me. I'm like, come here. I'll make you a hand puppet.
That's an image.
That's quite the image.
Yeah.
What?
I know. We have to write that one down.
What do you do if somebody ever says yes? Well, then I assume I would have to jerk them off.
What's your cell? Because I don't do this for free. You have Apple Pay.
Swipe.
So I actually have I'm curious, Sam, what your thoughts on because we were talking about Micah. I have thoughts about Micah's friends. What do you think about her friends? Because I
feel like after seeing her friends, it makes perfect sense as to why the three of them are friends.
Yep.
Mean girls stick together. Because even though I'm not a fan of Paul, in that moment, he didn't do anything that I feel he deserved that type of first impression greeting thing. So for context, TJ, Micah is engaged to Paul. So she brought Paul with her to some friend's birthday thing to meet her friends. And like, hey, this is my fiance. The two friends, blonde and brunette, I don't remember their names, bitch and bitchy. And they were just so like hostile towards him and just like outright against it, but in such a nasty, mean kind of way. And Paul just said, it's okay. He just blew it off. Like, I don't care. And Micah got mad at him for saying he didn't. Like, what? Like, your friends are sitting here being a dick to him. He goes, I don't care. And he's the dick. No.
Yeah.
No.
That's what I was thinking. Like, I'm no fan of Paul and Micah, but the blonde woman, whatever her name is, was just so... I saw people on Twitter saying she
blonde
looks like...
Bitchy, I believe was her name.
Yes, there we go. Like, people were saying that she looks like the blonde version of Irina, and I'm like, it makes so much
Oh
sense.
my god.
She really does. She looked like who's the guy from the guy in the wheelchair from Family Guy? Joe. She has a very aggressive chin, like Joe. So imagine Joe with a long blonde wig. She's from Cincinnati.
Oh.
The Crimson Chin.
I was just gonna say the Crimson Chin. That's so
Oh my god. Oh my
god.
She's got a strong. She's one of those you don't punch her in the face. You're definitely gonna hurt yourself. You go for the ribs. Go for the ribs.
Oh my god.
Body shots because that chin's enough to take your hand down.
Body shot.
This is too much. So obviously there's like people engaged, meeting each other's friends, not going well. People spotted out in public with other people that they're supposed to be engaged to. What are each of you hoping to see out of this live reunion? Like, everything's culminating to an end. Obviously, with these shows like The Circle, we're like, they're finally meeting. Like, who's going to be announced the winner? Who do we want to win? In a show like Love is Blind, that's, I mean, a bit different of a case. But what are you hoping to see out of the live reunion? I'll start with you, Sam.
I want Tiffany and Brett to be together and have little babies.
Yes.
Love that for them. I think they're perfection. Everyone else has no business being together. They can go and find love outside of the show, but based off of what's been shown, I don't see any of those relationships going well at all. At all. And SK from season 3 ruined my trust in all men. So at this point now, Brett and Tiffany, that's it. Brett and Tiffany.
I'm with you all the way. Like, they're the only people that I'm rooting for. Everyone else just... That it's just like, I think I tweeted about this the other day. Like, you know, Ryan was mentioning it earlier. Why do these people keep coming on this show if they're not ready to get married? I mean, it's just it's the same shit every time because they're always like, oh, I don't know if there's one person like Chelsea. She's ready. She knows what she's doing. But then you see Kwame like having reservations about, oh, I don't know if I want to, and I understand, there's a lot that goes into marriage, but like, if you don't even think you're ready for marriage, why are you doing this? Like, why? It makes me so mad.
And
Like,
did he really speak to his mom?
Right, that's true.
We don't know.
Yeah, like, who knows? Who knows? Because it could have been anyone. Could have been, you know.
It could have been the lady from downstairs, his neighbor.
I'm sitting here thinking like, hey Chris, you hear this? Emma's ready.
He has headphones on, but he just heard that. I mean, it's true. We're saying it like it is.
Emma, I'll be a flower girl. Girl. I'll just come out all aggressive.
Perfect. We got a flower girl.
Yeah, just whipping the flowers at everybody as they go.
That's what he needed. That was his last thing that he needed.
Yeah. When the priest says, if anybody objects, I'll just stand up aggressive and look and wait.
Yeah. I dare you.
Ryan, what are you hoping for?
Oh, honestly, okay, so not in terms of the reunion, but I think for the wedding, I'm hoping similar to when Xana called out Cole during the wedding. I'm kind of hoping Bliss does that to Zach, in the sense of like, you claim I'm not the second option, but she clearly is. Because like he chose Irina for some reason. He went to Mexico with Irina for some reason. They knew they didn't like each other throughout that whole trip, but no, free vacation, why not? Let's use it. And now that Irina is the one that really kind of says like, I'm not feeling this, then he's like, Bliss. I always liked Bliss. So it's like, did you though? So I'm hoping like either at the wedding or even in the reunion, I hope they kind of unpack that, where it's like, dude, like, did you? Why did you do this? That was
so. I hope and pray that Bliss tells him no at the altar.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that Kwame's gonna say no to Chelsea at the altar. I have a feeling that Jackie and Marshall probably won't even get to the altar. And I'm missing a couple. Paul and Micah, honestly, I really don't care. They look like they have boring sex. When they even talked about it, like, oh, we finally made our relationship official last night. I feel like Paul would like try to ask her like scientific theories mid-stroke, and that infuriates my soul. Like, oh, so wait, what's the hypothesis of the nucleus and the shut the fuck, boy! If you don't spit in my mouth and make me feel dirt, you know what? I'm sorry.
Clip that.
Yeah. We're talking missionary. We're talking missionary. We're talking missionary. We're talking
exactly
her on the bottom and me on top.
And then a little bit of hand holding. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is what? No. And that's it. And Brett and Tiffany say I do. Done.
Yeah.
As long as they say I do, then I'm good. I don't care what happens to everybody else.
Will we have any couples both saying I do other than Brett and Tiffany?
No.
Probably not.
Honestly, no. I doubt it.
No.
I don't think so. I don't think it's gonna happen.
You'll see it if you do catch up, TJ. But like one of the cliffhangers that they had for the upcoming episodes was they asked Micah, oh, do you take Paul to be a lawfully wedded husband, blah, blah, blah. And she goes, I feel like I want him to answer first. And that's like a first time for any Love is Blind series.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that clip was really interesting. I was like,
oh, so your shit is conditional.
Yeah.
I would be like, no. You were asked first. I would like you to put it on. I'm not going to be put on the spot like that. I would not put that.
I'm like, are we 6? You want to rock, paper, scissors for the fucking ring? Like, what is this?
On 3. 1, 2, yeah.
At the same time.
No, Jesus. I just don't see it going well at all.
Yeah, no, it's going to be a shit show. And every single time, these weddings, like, I don't know what it is. Like, I have no, like, personal investment other than, like, the couples I really like. But every season, I still, when I'm they're about to like do, and it's probably the whole dramatic like music and everything. Like my heart's just like I'm like waiting. I'm sitting there, and I get so nervous every time for some reason because I'm just like, okay, what's gonna happen? But it's just Brett and Tiffany, the only ones I want to say yes, and the rest of them should not be together at all.
Yeah.
I saw a tweet that said that Bartise and Irina deserve each other, and I never agreed with anything more in my life.
Let them have each other, honestly.
Please put them on an island.
Yes.
And let them just live there and procreate and have little baby cousins. I don't care. Just leave them on the island by themselves. I want no facts.
Exactly.
I was gonna say put them on an island where there's no food.
Damn. That's just my man.
That's a show right there.
I thought that's
what?
where Sam was going with that. Not put them on a island, let them have babies. I thought it was just gonna be like, put them on an island, no food, don't come back for them, just leave them there.
No, just leave them. Just leave them. Listen, I have the castaway mindset. Tom Hanks them all. Throw them all in the fucking.
Tom Hanks Castaway. Perfect. Oh.
Well, that just got dark. I'm here for it though.
Yeah.
Sam, I love you so much. I knew even though Emma and Ryan had seen the show and I hadn't, I had no hesitation coming on because I was just so excited to hang out with you. Before we get out of here, where can the people find you on socials?
I'm BK She Devil on everything. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, everything. If you need to find me, BK She Devil or BK Shed Evil, as some people like to misread it. That's perfectly fine. You can find me there. If you want a quick chuckle on my YouTube, I just posted a vlog of me and Raven in Philly. If you want to see Raven pissy drunk screaming in the streets of Philadelphia, go check it out. She is a lush, and I had the time of my life.
I love
that. That is absolutely something I want to see. I'll be checking that out. Make sure you do as well. You can find all of the Ticket to Reality videos up on the Agents of Fandom YouTube page. And just because you were talking a little bit about it this episode, Sam, and we were just recording our last podcast, but more TV and movie shout outs for you since you were talking about being proud of your Puerto Rican heritage. We got two Latino superheroes making their Blue Beetle, Zolo. I just said his last name. I don't even remember it. But Jaime Reyes is the character, and Zolo from Cobra Kai is playing him. And that's, of course, in the DC universe. And then the Across the Spider-Verse trailer is literally one of the best movie trailers I've ever seen in my life. And, of course, Miles Morales is Afro Latino as well. Oh my God, that movie just looks amazing. I could have. We talked about it for an hour on our podcast. I could have done it for 2 more.
Literally,
my nephew's 9 years old, and when the trailer came on, he literally stopped. And he was just like this. He's like, Titi, that's me. We gotta go. I'm like, okay, I don't get it, but okay, we do it.
I am so.
And I woke up at like 9, like my normal time. I actually woke up at 8 and then slept longer. I was like, man, I'm not missing anything. Apparently, I missed everything in that. Like,
listen, we have a whole new president, Emma. Where were you?
I know. I'm like,
last one's in jail now.
Yeah, last one's in jail. I'm glad I didn't sleep through the arraignment, but like, I just so much news today. Today was a good day. Today was a very good day.
Zolo Maridueña. Thank you, Garrett in chat. I knew it ended with the Enya, but I forgot how it started and I didn't want to mess it up. But so much good content in the reality TV world and outside. Make sure you're checking out all of the podcasts on the Agents of Fandom Podcast Network because we're covering them all. And of course, many great pieces up at agentsoffandom.com as well. Sam, thank you so much for joining us. You're just the absolute best. Next time I see you ranting about a show, I'm going to message you again and say, get back on the podcast because I want to hang out.
I'm like, you just tell me I'll pull up with the couch. My cat is here licking her own hoo-ha. This has just been a great time for me.
Hey, if we all could, we all would. And on behalf of myself, Emma, Ryan, and of course our wonderful, amazing guest, Sam, winner of season 5 of The Circle on Netflix. We will see you next week talking more reality TV. This has been your Ticket to Reality. Peace.
Bye, guys.